Filmmaking and storytelling with Casey Neistat. That's what we'll be talking about today. This is a 30-day class here on monthly.com. This is my review video. I just finished the class. We'll talk about what you need for the class, my thoughts on the class, the overview of the class, how it all laid out, and a bunch of other stuff. I took a bunch of monthly.com courses. This is the first one on filmmaking that I take. I've taken all the music classes ones on here. You can check out my reviews for those if you're into music production and songwriting. A lot of really cool stuff. I'll put those in a link in the video description below. Also, I do have a discount link for you for this class as well, and a link in the video description below. Actually, it's for any monthlyclass.com course that you want to take, so you can check that out as well. Link down below. And with those two, basically it works like, I think you get is it $20 or $25? I forget. $20 or $25 off, and I'll get a $20 or $25 credit towards my next class. And that's a really good thing too, because I've actually paid for some of my classes doing that. So thanks to you in advance if you do that. So what's this class all about? So with this class here, you create 2 original short films with him here. Obviously, you know who he is if you're watching this video probably. So this is a 30-day class. 5 to 7 hours a week is what you're going to need here. All skill levels. And the final output is 2 original short films. Special kind of learning. I'm going to show you all this stuff inside, so I won't go over this because you can check this out on the website. You have a peer group and everything, which is really cool. Some of the stuff he covers, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I'll be going to it when we take a look inside the class. But I do want to talk about what you need here for the class. I just used my iPhone, and that's it. I have video editing software as well. I don't use what he uses. I use, what is it called? Camtasia. In fact, that's what I'm using right now to make this video with. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I used for mine. And there's some other stuff in here that you can check out. There's some free apps and stuff. And you know, he uses some other stuff. In fact, at the first video that he does, he uses just the phone and stuff like that for the filming and stuff. So anyways, let's get into this. Let's go into the classroom here. Take a look inside. So this is the pre-class thing. So when you sign up, there's a welcome video. You make a profile for yourself. You put all your social media links in there and everything, and what your goals are and everything. Invite friends. It's $20. Yeah, there you go. $20 credit. If you want to share with your friends, then you can take the class together if they sign up at the same class. Now, the website is called monthly.com, but these classes are not available every month. It takes a month to take the class. So if it's not available when you go on there, I think you just put your email in there, gives a discount, and then it'll show up the next time it's available or whatever. So tools and equipment you need. These are some of the things here that he goes over. Like I said, I just used my smartphone. That's all I used. There's some editing software down here. Final Cut Pro. This is paid for app, obviously. iMovie comes with your Mac if you have a Mac. This is what his favorite here, the Adobe Premiere Pro, whatever. But like I said, I didn't use any of this stuff. When he does his editing and stuff, it's kind of watch over the shoulder, and I was able to emulate that into my video editing software. Now, of course, he has external hard drives and stuff for footage as well. I didn't use any of this stuff. I just have my computer, blah, blah, blah. These are some cool gadgets you might want to get, some tripods and stuff like that. Actually, I do have a stand for my camera and everything too, so I guess I do have that as well. And these are some other cameras that he recommends and everything. Again, I didn't use any of these for my class, whatever. And then there's some advanced gear here. And if you really want to get into it, different microphones and stuff like that, GoPro and lenses and everything. But like I said, you don't need that if you don't have all this stuff, you know, whatever. You don't really need it, but I just use my phone for it. So, introduction to video editing software. There's a video here about that as well. This is all in the pre-class, like I said. How to get the most out of your peer group. You're going to want to do your projects on time because you want to get feedback on time, and you're going to leave feedback for other people's as well. And then you want to be specific about different feedback and everything like that. So days 1 through 16 here. This is part 1, storytelling and filmmaking fundamentals. So let's go in here. I'm not going to go into everything. Introduction to class, finding ideas around you, 20-minute video on that. And then you have your first project here is to put your idea up. And then he goes into shooting the spontaneous film. It's about 47 minutes long. And then you do your shoots for that. Editing, establishing story and tone, about another hour there. Then you leave your stuff up there. Then you give feedback on other people's. You get feedback on yours. Looks like I have some feedback over here, notification, whatever. And then he goes into editing of film, stuff like that, putting music and all that stuff to it, finish your movie. So basically the way this works is, like I said, they show you something, or he shows you something, you do it, and then then he shows you something else, the next part of it, then you do it. So you're definitely totally immersed in it, and you definitely have assignments and stuff like that. And like I said, it does take time, 5 to 7 hours a week, as they said in the thing here. And yeah, and then in days 16 through 20, and part 2, this will open up. This will be locked for the first 16 days, whatever. But then after, whatever, then you start putting together your next movie here. Show your idea, same kind of stuff. Film establishing the story, developing the clues in the story. Now this is like a more complex one. Again, I just use my iPhone for all this stuff here. Some of the stuff's marked I didn't do. I'm still finishing the class up here, but anyways. So in the coming days here, I'm going to be just finishing my second movie, which I'll put a link to that in the video description below as well. And then feedback on the second edit and finishing touches. So these are really, like I said, that's really in depth. He goes into all the cool stuff. It is very entertaining as he does it. And he's very entertaining as he does it, obviously, because his YouTube videos are very entertaining or whatever. So yeah, he just kind of busts down all kind of different things, his techniques, his philosophy and everything, and then you just emulate that into your own story in your own life, with your own footage, and your own editing and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Let's check out this thing here of the peer group. So here's some students' projects from the first original film, and you could watch all of them, or they pair you up with some people to leave feedback on. There was only 3 for me to leave feedback on for each, but you can watch these as well, and maybe even get some other ideas and inspiration and stuff like that. So pretty cool. So overall, I would have to say there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. Some really big takeaways. I think you're really going to enjoy this class. No matter what level you're at, you're definitely going to get something out of it. I learned a really lot of cool things. Some like his techniques for editing stuff and what's interesting, what keeps the people interested in the video and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, check it out. There is a link in the video description below for a video discount. If you have any questions for a class discount, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below as well. And that is all for now, and I will talk to you soon.